Hi, LeJean Ratchford here. Today we're going to talk about what to do after you have your seller questionnaire filled out. Once you have your seller questionnaire filled out, you need to go to Zillow. When you go to Zillow, put in the address and look for sold properties in the area of the property that you put in. You want to make sure that they're a half mile to a mile away from the property, and no more. You want to make sure they don't cross any bodies of waters like rivers, lakes, or major intersections, or going to any city, county, or state. Once you do that, you want to look for properties that are similar in size, bedrooms and baths, and you want to make sure that they've been fixed up. And you can do that by looking at pictures. You want to find what they sold for. That is your after repair market value of the property that you are evaluating. From there, you want to multiply that by 65%. The reason is because you are selling this property to a cash buyer, not a buyer who's getting a mortgage. And the cash buyer has to be at a certain price to profit, because they have to pay closing costs. Many times they have to pay realtor fees. They have to pay repair costs, and their numbers are everything to them. So it's important that you get this property at a cheap enough price so that you can profit and your cash buyer can profit. So let's use an example of, you realize that the after repair market value of that property was $100,000. From there, you want to multiply by 65%. Once multiplied by 65%, you come up with a value of $65,000. You talk to the seller says that the roof's leaking, the windows are busted out, it's been vandalized, and he's just sick of this property. You say, man, that sounds like a total rehab. I'm gonna say this is $30,000 in repairs. So you subtract $30,000 in repairs from $65,000. Then you say, man, I'd like to make $10,000 on this property. Okay, so you subtract $10,000 from $65,000. With those subtractions from $100,000, well, I should say from the $65,000 after it's been multiplied, you come up with $25,000. That is what you offer to your seller. That is a very low price, but you have to remember, his property is tore up, and you're in this business to make a profit. You're not in this business to, you're in this business to help people. Let's be clear. Make a profit and help people. But they have to understand that. If they don't understand that, if they want more money, they need to go to a realtor. They need to start to sell it on their own. I've seen properties with $30,000 worth of work, and they're asking $100,000 or $90,000. Some sellers are unrealistic. Once you have your price that you need to offer to the seller, you can text it to them, you can email it to them, you can call it. You decide which way you want to do it. As far as repair cost, what I do is I just listen to the seller many times, and I get an idea of how much it's going to cost. And I've been doing this a little while, so I and a few others that have been doing this for a while, we know how to make offers over the phone. And you will too, trust me. But in the beginning, I recommend going to the property and getting a feel for repair costs and what needs to be done to the property. And once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to make proper evaluations over the phone and make a lot of offers. And that's the key to this business. You need to continue to make offers on properties. Sometimes you have to make 25 offers before you get a signed contract. And the signed contract's for another video. But I hope this helps. I hope this helps with you learning to evaluate a property. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And if you need any help with your real estate deals, please visit the link below and sign up, and I'll be happy to work with you. God bless, and enjoy your evening.